My husband is having tantrums at me in front of our child, F33 M41. Hi guys, I would like to hear some advice. I work in the legal field and few months enough my husband and I decided to open a beauty salon too. Of course he isn't working there, he actually just invests, so my work schedule is now 12 hours plus toddler duties. Our backgrounds are fairly different from the start. He was born into a rich family, while my folks barely had a place to live in. We have a 3.5 kid. His behavior towards me drastically changed after I got pregnant with our child. We had two significant insane points in our relationship prior to that. 1. Abortion at 20 because we were not ready. He helped financially 50:50. And afterwards his accident where he almost died, and I was there in all his recovery, CCA 1.5 years. I had a postpartum depression after my childbirth, in 202Q, and I admit it. Was not easy for him, but I was left shamed, insulted, humiliated, deprived of sex ever after. I didn't gain too much weight or anything. I'm typing this crying because he stormed into the house and found out I drank last bit of Pepsi, which I didn't even know he bought for himself. And he did a super huge tantrum, yelled at me about it in front of our 3.0, so bad that my son asked him why is he mean to mommy. I stayed chill for the sake of my child, but him having 12-hour shifts, I don't think I can do that any time longer. This happens every day. He snaps so quick and violent every day. I also pulled some bank loan recently, because honestly I am planning to move for a long time. Do you think I should do it now? I'm at the end of my nerves and means. I keep imagining life without him, and it's nice. I can't believe I got myself into this situation. I'm able to live by myself pretty good, and I did for significant amount of years. P.S. My parents are very old school Balkan folks that don't support divorce, and I'm an only kid, so they influence my opinion strongly. But at few occasions even them have seen through his sick gaslighting and victim blaming, and told me to go home if I needed, and how I'm always welcome at my home. They never ever said anything like that in the past, so I figure they are worried too. But my mom keeps saying maybe you better stay because everyone else is worse. I don't actually need anyone but my son. I'm financially okay. So you supported yourself after the abortion, him during his recovery, and when you needed help he not only didn't offer it, but he's made it worse and continues to make it worse. Girl, run. Don't tell him what you're planning. Get your ducks in a row and cut yourself and your child loose. Be the example your child needs. I'm so sorry he's forcing you to make that choice. You are a survivor and a hard worker, and you will get through this. It's okay to leave. It's honestly better for your kid for you to leave, rather than to grow up learning it's okay to yell at women. I would say if he is verbally abusive now it will only escalate. For you and your child's safety, leave now. Don't look back. If you don't leave, your child will learn that screaming at people is not only acceptable, but that screaming and allowing your emotions run rampant over others is actually what love looks like. If he is being verbally abusive, you should file for divorce. If you can then leave, you and your child will be better off. Me, F37, found out my spouse, M41, has been having multiple affairs. My husband and I have been married for 13 years. The relationship has never been great. I've never felt respected or unconditional love, which I felt like I always gave to him. After I gave birth to our first child, I felt like he wasn't there to help with the baby, or even emotional supportive. A few months later, when baby was about 6-7 months old, he started to have an affair which I was aware of, but he became more and more distant, and the resentment grew, as I felt like a married single mother. I found out he was cheating after getting a random text message from a burner number. He apparently had gone on a vacation with her, said I love you, etc. I was devastated and broken. He wanted to reconcile, and I was too maybe weak, and I agreed to give it another shot. But I felt like he never did much to build the trust back. He continued to hide his phone, and that he was married on socials. A few years later we are in a better space, and have achieved a lot career-wise, and I start getting random messages again, this time with proof he's been cheating while away on business trips. Again, tell the woman he loves her, he's legally separated and making almost an entire fake life story how his ex, I guess that would be me, lived in a condo and he lived alone. Complete lies. This time I wasn't shocked. I always had a feeling I couldn't trust him, but I never cared enough to spy on him. Whenever I asked anything he would gaslight me and act like I was nuts for questioning him. Instead of confronting him, this time I digested the info and proof, and thought about what I wanted to do. The next morning I called a lawyer, and began the process to separate legally. The The plan was to confront him once the agreement was in place, but he picked a fight with me. Because I wasn't acting loving, which I'm sure everyone knows why. And I was so upset I told him he was a dishonest person and told him I know about his GFs. He went quiet and admitted, but then blamed me and told me I've never supported him as a wife, and I essentially pushed him to cheat. I didn't defend myself overly, as in my head I was over it. It's been 2.5 weeks, and I've been working with my lawyer to provide documents and info while keeping a peaceful home environment, for my child's sake. He's been acting so calm and caring towards me, and I know this is a momentary thing, but I'm starting to get cold feet about the separation. I know logically I should leave him. I guess I'm scared. Scared of change, of being lovely, of how my kid will be affected. Someone please tell me I'm doing the right thing? I feel so guilty. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm so sorry that you are dealing with this, and there's a child involved. Think of the kind of man you want around your child. I would personally end things. You could do couples counseling, but sounding from the way he wasn't involved with the pregnancy, this man has deep-rooted issues. Also the repeated behaviors. You deserve better, my love. The fact that you are on here asking on what to do is a key sign. Do what you feel is right in your heart. Are you financially dependent on this man? If so, start saving and get a safe exit plan. Your husband is not going to change because he is not a good or caring person. The only things he's good at are lying and blaming you for his own bad behavior. You will never be able to trust him, and you will never be happy if you stay married to him. I know it's difficult and scary to start over, but the life you have with him has to be an awful strain. It may take a while, but you will have a better, happier life without him. 13 years of misery should be enough. He is acting caring because he is manipulating you. Wake up. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Divorce this lying, cheating, gaslight narcissist immediately. Your kid will be better off seeing you happy and single rather than married and miserable. How lonely are you right now and you're still married? What exactly does he bring to the table that is worth your own self-respect? Your child will be fine. Having miserable parents together is worse than happy parents apart. My 30F partner, 40M, cheated on me with 2 people over 5 years. I already posted once, but here it is again because I need concrete help. Long read. Sorry. On September 15th, my friend sent me screenshots from a Facebook page called Are We Dating the Same Man? A girl named Ashley posted a picture of her and my partner and said they had been on and off since 2020. She only officially broke it off with him in August of 2024 because she found out he was cheating on her. He admitted to everything when confronted. The second girl was 19 BTW. He went on vacations with both people. The 19-year-old he went on vacation with for a week in June. He also took her to see his mom while she was dying in the hospital. He took our son to go help her fix her flat tire too. They broke up in July. When I asked him what he thought would happen when I found out, he only repeats, I never thought you would. I know what you're thinking. How did he go on vacations? Because I let him go, thinking he was either with a male friend or he was going alone. He would leave all the time to go out drinking. I never said a word. For the past 5-ish years, but definitely the last 3, I pay 95% of the bills because he is inconsistent with work. When I come home from said work, I do all the household chores. My mom and I pretty much do all of the child care. I do all the cooking. I should also mention that I have raised his nieces for the past 9 years. They are now 19 and 18. When his mom would need something, he would make me do it because he didn't want to. Anyways, he is trying to tell me that he thinks he can be better. He can do better. That I am cold-hearted, that I can just be done with him. That I clearly never loved him if I can be done with him so easily. I should also mention that about 4 years ago, I told him I would leave him if he didn't stop getting physical with me when we argued. He did stop that. He is mad that I bring that up now when we are arguing, but I can't help but add that on to reasons why this just needs to end. He keeps telling me that I have a one-track mind and I can't ever listen to him or see the world from his point of view. He acts like I am crazy and that only I see the world the way I do. I know this needs to end. I just need moral support. I need reaffirmations. If you're looking for permission to dump this guy, I hereby grant you that. Now get out. You deserve better. He can do better. At using your money to pay to take his teenage fucktoys on vacation while you continue to do all the work. Please, I am begging you, kick this useless loser out. 1. Find a way to evict him legally and permanently from your house. 2. Change all passwords, Cancel all things you pay for him and him alone. 3. Secure all personal items and document the house before the eviction. You need to document everything you own, so if he destroys anything you can press legal charges. 4. If you are married or he tries to claim ownership rights from living there, have all receipts of your payments for bills, housing, utilities, etc. 5. Prepare for a restraining order, any texts of threats from him or he family. Keep all evidence of cheating, and don't give this man an inch. Leave him high and dry, as he doesn't deserve any more years of your life. Take a vacation, and never ever let a man hurt you. You deserve better, and you deserve peace. He's a giant red flag. Just save yourself. You must leave him. I saw that you already dumped him. You could probably take him to court to evict him if he refuses to leave on his own accord. If he has nowhere else to go, that's not really your problem anymore. He should have thought about that before he decided to cheat on you with a fucking 19-year-old. Don't let him manipulate and gaslight you into giving him another chance. He's the one who fucked around, literally. And now he's gonna find out. My avoidant partner always chooses facts over feelings, me, 36F, him 45M. We have been together for 3 years. I'm an empathetic, caring person. He's much more of a nerd, arrogant at times, set in his ways. Throughout our time together, communicating my wants or needs can be struggle. Sometimes I'm met with, I won't do that and won't change. A lot of times I've expressed my feelings, and he just doesn't want to understand me. In fact, he used to say, fuck your feelings. He is a dismissive avoidant, and I am anxious attachment. Is there a way to approach him to get him to want to understand? Have never been with an avoidant, so don't know if this just common for relationships with them. What he's actually doing is choosing his own feelings over yours, over and over again, in a really aggressive and unkind way. Why would you want to be with a person who said fuck your feelings in the first place? Don't blame attachment styles on your boyfriend being an asshole. Stop using labels and understand that he is a jerk who literally has told you he doesn't give a crap about your feelings. He isn't for you. There's a really good reason he was single 3 years ago in his 40s. He's a massive dick. If he is 45 and still hasn't learned how to be empathetic and compromise in a relationship, he never will. He is a lost cause. Leave him to it. Your boyfriend is an asshole. He doesn't care about your feelings, and he has clearly told you he never will. This is more than being avoidant. This is just being a dick. Someone who says fuck your feelings will never understand because he doesn't want to. There is no approach that will work. Why would you want to be with someone like that?